There we go. Hello everyone. Welcome back to Cultist Simulator. What? Do I not? Oh, I've not got the headset's turned. It's like, why can't I hear the game? That's why, because I didn't have my headset plugged in. We're gonna be stabbing people, largely. So for stabbing, I have no goddamn idea which class is better. But we have the detective, and I've never played the detective. So that might be fun. I hear you can do some interesting things with him. Anyway, there's also obviously the bright young thing, which is interesting, but also kind of useless. I feel like I might learn the most out of the bright young thing because I might find some use for this and that. So we'll stick with him. There'll be plenty more. All right, get some organization going right here. Put this in here. Go! So what I'm gonna try and do is I'm just gonna keep trying to organize shit. And maybe we'll actually get some stuff going. I've never actually beaten a round of this game. I got very close last playthrough. Very, very close. But I haven't yet either. Really good game. I really enjoy playing this. Because it'll suck away hours of your time if you're not careful. Well, that's if I ever have trouble deciding how to spend my money, the good people at these spots can certainly be of assistance. That's actually pretty good. The auction house getting that early on, and the Ecdysis Club, just because we need money. This can get us something that we really need early on just to improve everything. The bright young thing is kind of hard because you have nothing to start with. You have 1 health point, and that's all you get. It is a good game, but it's hard to explain the concept of it. Yeah, especially without giving spoilers as to exactly how everything works. White moths eddy through the hall. They perch on the brims of wine glasses and sip. The audience applauds. The woman on stage moves as if she has too many limbs. Moths crowd my arms, nestled against my shoulder. In a little while, I'll step outside and look at the clear, cold stars. Assume I dreamt the whole thing. The smokes of the club are treacherous. And with that, we get a moth aspect right off the bat. That's actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. If we can get... There's something else that I want. Contentment's nice, but I don't know if this is going to last long enough to get what I want. What do we end up doing for work? It all goes swimmingly, although Papa's health is still not improving. This is a game I really love. Also, welcome, Playful. I don't think I've seen you before. I think that you were new. You could correct me if I'm wrong about that, though. We're gonna be doing Edge tonight, which is an aspect I've been wanting to try ever since I realized exactly what Edge does. That big, it kills people, and that's pretty much all it does. I want contentment. We also don't have Dream yet. I'm actually gonna move this down here. Move health over there. Funds. Oh. It's been a while since I've streamed this too, unfortunately, mostly because I missed the last stream. Or the last opportunity to stream it, I suppose. Also, we're getting a ton of money. This is largely what the bright young thing does, is just get a fuck ton of money really early on and then lose the ability to gain money easily for the rest of the game. Also, damn it. I was kind of hoping that we'd keep that a little bit longer. I got some contentment, so that's nice. That'll counteract the restlessness. Keep that there. I want to try and keep everything as organized as possible. tend to gravitate towards BYT. Which one is that one? It gets kind of hard to get money partway through. Oh, Bright Young Thing. Yeah. I like the Doctor the most. Oh, hey, Malarthy. We just started, so you haven't missed anything yet. So plans are to just obviously fix this problem down there. And just try and get as much stuff as possible. What is this? Just an interludes. That's just going to yield some contentment, which is nice. Contentment is almost always useful, and you can't die from it. We might as well keep using the Ecdysis Club for now. The entrance is lost between soft drapes and crimson cinnabar and incarnadine. Above the door, the club motto, Ingirum imas noc et consumi merigni. It has been rendered as, into night circle we fly, until the fire enjoys us. Well, that's the last time we're going to be seeing that. Papa is dead. No one will tell me exactly how, but the estate is in a state. The estate is in a state. My allowance is tied up in probate and so forth. One can only hope it's resolved before the bills come due. Yep. So we have no work now. And that's going to be largely the problem. But yeah, Playful, I came very close to winning an enlightenment victory. Very, very close last time. But I didn't have quite enough lantern to finish it. And then my former girlfriend, who I neglected, unfortunately, too many times, ended up taking it and winning. This must be a trick. One cannot remove garments so softly that the bones beneath the skin are visible. Bone pink as peach flesh, organs nestled like grapes. The lights dim, gutter, go out, and the stage's red stars with them. All our lips are dry. Awareness of appetite. Looking forward to Apostle victories. Which one is Apostle? Also, now we need to figure out what the hell we're supposed to do. We can start with Hell. I don't think you can really do much with this, unfortunately. And we don't have Speak or anything else right now, so we have to be pretty careful. Money is going to be a big problem. Malarthy, have I unlocked most of the classes, or do you unlock some of them just by starting out? Because I've heard that there's an Esper class, but I've never actually used it or seen it as a choosable option. If you win, play as your loyal follower who will try to ascend and push you higher. Also, you know what? Fuck it. Malarthy, you are our character. My life is slipping away. Fuck. Okay, we're already dead. Never mind. Oh, fantastic. We got more health. The business of the will has been settled, but Papa's business affairs have been eaten up. But eaten up with debts like Woodworm. No one seems to know exactly what he spent money on, but the solicitor is sending me some papers, apparently. We just got a fuck ton of money. Like, Jesus. A glimpse of something more at the Ecdysis Club. The dancers pass beyond the backdrops, cross them, seem to move upon their staircases and drawbridges. Their bodies become smudged with backdrop paint. A growl arises from the audience. The walls of the house. Glimmering's very useful. Hopefully we can actually do something with that. I don't think we can, though. Not without something else. The day is done, and so am I, but I've earned my pay. Let's put this next to Glimmering. Better treat me right, or I'll haunt your left ear. Oh. Oh no. We can't be having that. Ooh. A ciphered diary. I think this is Flamba's diary. I have received the papers. Poor Papa. Page after page after page of desperate scrawl on an invisible house and the colors of sleep and the invisible gods behind the world. But do you know, the more I read, the more well, not make sense. It doesn't make sense, but it does hang together. And here is Papa's diary. I think that's Flamba's pages? Since Flamba was our last character, and the characters tend to flow into each other, might as well keep visiting the Ecdysis Club. Or, no, actually, better idea. You need some health to explore. Crowded thoroughfares by day, a fog-wrapped labyrinth by night. I'll walk the streets, seeking secrets until I can walk no more. Since we've already got Affliction going, we don't need to worry about it running out, and this is already flowing in. So, I'm not too worried here. Maybe he's trying to start getting relics. Oh, we actually do have Study. I didn't notice that. But yeah, we have Study. Papa's diary. It's a catalog of obsessions, but perhaps it will make some sort of sense of recent events. What we need to start getting is lore. Above all else, lore is going to be the most important thing. The lore that we're looking for, obviously, is Edge. Street Strength by Moonlight. That's great. That might give us some fascination. At least we got some Dream, too. The name of Flamba Mamba appeared again and again in these pages. They were a locus for impossibility, a fount of the future, one who has cut the eye. And on the last page, there is a correspondence address and a name. I don't want a red secret. God damn it. I mean, we could do that too. That's Grail, right? Yeah, it's Grail. I don't want a red secret. We do have Reason now. We still don't have Passion though. So that's not great. Let's put the funds down here because I know we're gonna need the space. Passion. Actually, we can probably pop it up by one. I don't suppose I could sweet talk you into doing a knock run if it's my cult. You could. I'd have to change the name though. I kind of put out a promise to everyone that I'd be doing Edge tonight. Also, we've got enough vitality to upgrade health, so that's nice. We can dream now. This is a Reason. We're never going to be running out of money. That's a very beneficial thing, I guess. Okay. A chilly atmosphere. We'll see what we get, Flamba. You know what? Or, not Flamba. Malarthy. If we get a knock aspect before we get the edge aspect, then we can do that. How's that? That ought to do. You can... Oh, damn it. Well, we're gonna get another Glimmering. Not that we have much use for it. Great! Bleak thoughts. We can dream. For contentment. Yeah, I say that now. I mean, let's be honest. This game tends to go in whichever direction we just have the option of going in. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna get rid of this vitality. Well, we got contentment. Fantastic. Chilly atmosphere turns into dread if that disintegrates. Streets strange by moonlight. This is a location. Yeah, it is a location. Okay. Explore, please. See what we can get out of that. I made the mistake once of stopping mid-game and coming back a week later. Oh god. I have no idea what that would even be like. You madman. I would like to upgrade my health, but I don't think I can. Not right now. Contentment! Yay! We have actually too much contentment now. I mean, I guess that's not really a bad thing. We can use health. I don't know what dreaming on health actually does. I should probably try that. You remember losing pretty quickly after that. Fair. Completely fair. Health is largely our money, right? Oh, hey! Summoning a stranger. My new acquaintance speaks authoritatively of Papa. He knew he was dying. He had hoped to taste unknown pleasures before his end. Pleasures denied to healthy society. My new acquaintance suggests that that I might finish what he began. That if I did so, I might save myself from despair which haunts my family. Poppy? Hello, Poppy. An amiable woman of property. She'd like to talk to you. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's driving me hard towards Grail this time. I could achieve experiences of an intensity few could imagine. Okay, we're gonna change that. So we're gonna dream of that a couple of times. Actually, no. Before we do that, get rid of this affliction. Ooh. Grail, Snick. Isn't she the one who does the thing to the follower if you let them? Wait, what? This is news to me. My dear, I've been wanting to talk to you. Sometimes I fund scholars of the invisible arts. I'd like to offer you my support, a substantial contribution, and all you need to do, someday, is introduce me to someone else who will end matters properly. She smiles benignly. I had passion to accept or reason to interrogate her further. I guess we don't really have much of an option here, do we? Guess we're going with reason. Oop. Visions pass me with vain grace. A window over a wood. A garden of ice. A shivering sun. A woman of glass. I will return home reluctantly. All of those things are good to know. Poppy is Poppy. 2 Snick, 4 Grail. Like, I really want to do an edge build. I don't, or an edge run. Because I guess that's what it would be technically called. Oh good, we got some glimmering. Can we study the glimmering? Ah! Feed my imagination. The tigers of wrath are wiser than the horses of instruction. If I spend time studying what I've learned, I could increase my passion and gain a skill. We are going to become the richest painter. Wouldn't be surprised if there's an actual wiki now. There is. I've looked at it. Although I have largely banned myself from using it until I feel like I know pretty much everything. Which is gonna take a while. Because that sort of defeats the purpose of the game, I feel, if you were using it. Let's do this. Put that there. We can use the Grail still. It's not like the lore is really against, or something that we can just avoid. I kind of want that dream to end so that we can use this contentment. It's going to be super close. Yep, 5 seconds. Got there. Or 0.5 seconds. Not even 5 seconds. More glimmering. There have been so many times when I've just accidentally fucked that up. Also, something that I really love about this game is that these are animated. The stat cards. Yes, when the season of rags comes around again, my sponsor will require someone for an ending. You can provide someone sufficiently loyal, or you can provide yourself, as you prefer. I don't want to be any trouble. She's interesting. Like I said, I haven't done much with the Bright Young thing yet. I'm not going to accept anything right now. She doesn't have a timer on her, so I assume she's not going to go anywhere. Probably a bad assumption to make, let's be honest, but it's something that I have. Fleeting Reminiscence! That is perfect. Okay. Oh, it would be perfect if I still had that buzzing in the brain. Which, by the way, we can totally try and get again. No. Snack! Why are you so interested in the snack? Is the exploit where you hang on to cards that otherwise get magneted to not have them get used still the thing? Oh, they finally fixed it. I remember that actually from a really early build. Okay, we got our skill, which is going right next to my passion. I like to have everything separated out so that it just continues to go back once it's fatigued. We might be able to do another passion. What does this take right now to improve? 2 lessons learned. So we're studying that. Yeah, so you can make cards last longer just by stopping timers, by just sticking them in a slot, but that's pretty much the only way that I would personally use. Also, we have paintings to do. Boop. Nightly pleasures at the Cabaret Club. I've purchased pleasure. I reel home in the ungodly hours and collapse into bed. Always useful. I feel like I'm gonna put these here, the lures, because those are eventually just gonna reach onto the screen, no matter where I put them. Money! Don't have any dies yet, so can't really do much with it. Can't really talk to Poppy outside of just giving her passion. And I think Poppy just gives us a cult eventually. Snick is the answer for no cult on the cult flowchart. Really? There's a cult flowchart? Could just not spend the money on the die. I suppose it tends so there's a bit of a success and failure with painting, which is just if you spend money, there's a higher chance that you'll actually sell it for money. Otherwise, you end up getting what's probably about to happen and will just fail. Wait, have you linked me the call? Damn it. Yeah. If you have, then I haven't seen it. Please link that again. Also, I don't know why that's ticking down. What have we got? Mystique. With luck, something will sell. Well, we got some Mystique and some contentment out of it. Suppose that's decent. Look at all these fleeting memories we have. Okay, let's start dreaming on this. I want to change it into something a little bit better for what we're trying to do. What can we do? Right, we can put lore there to upgrade it, but without lore it just changes. Go ahead and keep trying to get some erudition out of that. Or erudition. Yearning. Requires restlessness. Huh. I used to paint. Wasn't expecting to... Well, there's a use for restlessness. I didn't even think about that. Okay, who can we talk about? Who can we talk to? Pretty much no one right now, just Poppy. I assume that changes it to another specific goal. You have linked it in Discord. Let's take a look here. Oh. Keep putting that in. Oh. This will just keep pumping out glimmerings, and glimmerings are going to be largely what I need to just keep upgrading things. The campfire. Order of the Bloody Cup. Apple and seasoning. Wait, what? Oh, this is the Witch Culture U flowchart. I forgot about this. I love this thing. No, because I eat them. Wait, okay, hang on. I'm actually going to pause the game real quick, and I'm going to switch over to just show you guys this, because this thing is amazing. I completely forgot this exists. That's not it. This. So, this thing is great. Let's see, Apocalypse or Yearning? Mind a bit of blood? Fine by me. Fortunately, your cult has an HR department. Yes? Well, at least you encourage your followers to take time off and go traveling. Underlings. Never mind HR. Your cult can't even agree on which of the 5 histories is the most true. You travel the world gathering stories and sowing confusion. Every Christmas you send to the other cults personally knitted and slightly obscene woolly hats. Oh, god damn it. Church of the Right Edge. You're powerful, angry, and have an awful lot of shanking to do. On an entirely unconnected note, you're the least likely of all the cults to be bothered by the police. Because you can kill them. Like, this thing is amazing, and I should just have it linked to multiple people. So there's the one that they keep trying to give us this time, the Order of the Bloody Cup. Your appetites are frankly upsetting, but who can resist your crimson smiles? Who will refuse your soft requests? Your ecstasies are infamous, your hunger never gone. You throw great parties. I really do. But people don't come back to another one. No, because I eat them. Society of St. Hydra is a well-respected institution. I really should try. I think they were actually my very first cult. See, I didn't realize after the first couple that that was how this worked. Oh, they've got Snack. Mind a bit of blood? Gross. Right? Because you wouldn't want to get your lovely robe dirty, would you? Wait, what does never go? You throw great parties. You don't have to be mad to work here. We're enlightened, okay? I did Mirror of Glory recently. Molest me not with these snakes. But every cultist has to take turns looking after the society's pet snake on the weekend. Snack! You're a dweeb and a genius. Without your arts, no summon could be called, and the Mansus would remain locked forever in dreams. But you do have trouble getting a date. You're wise, focused, and very, very mad. Yeah, that's Mirror of Glory. What you lack in humor, you make up for with an encyclopedic knowledge of all things yellow. You're known for your particularly unsettling laugh. You know, the funny thing is that I was actually doing a lot of laughing when I was playing Mirror of Glory. It's a really fun cult to play. Because you just eventually absorb your followers' knowledge and leave their husks of bodies behind. It's kind of awesome, really. Yay. My goal is power now. Oh, did I just eat it? Oh, no. We got the Forge's Glow. Okay. Nah, we're just gonna dream on it. Well, now I know how to get passion. And there's our restlessness. Look at all that glimmering we just got. Okay. Glimmering, a lesson learned. Go ahead and put some more glimmerings in. This one's lower. Passion. We can go ahead and put this in and actually see what restlessness gets us. I'm not 100% sure what that does. Hey, we got some fascination. That's great. There is a use for fascination, but I don't remember what it is. Okay. I think I'm good. Oh, hey. More restlessness. Fantastic. I would like to use some health to look around the city, see if we can't find some people. We can dream again. What does reason do if I dream? There's a use for dread encountering fascination, but I don't know if it's of a use for fascination. Yeah. Actually forgot about that. A hireling. We don't need a hireling right now, though. We need people. It would actually be great if after one of the tiles, the disappearing tiles left, you could see what spots in the game still had, like, where they would spawn. So that you could just layer them out. The forges glow. Hunger burns in my heart. Hunger for the power the invisible arts might bring. Yeah, no. I think we need to dream on that pretty damn soon at this point, because oh boy, is it actually stacking up pretty fast. Go ahead and rack that up. Also building up a fair amount of passion now. Oh, that gets you contentment. That's actually kind of good to know. Not like we're running out of money or anything. That's an amazing idea, and you should get it. You gotta give it to Weather Factory. What the fascination should be used for something? To have an yeah. Because just keeping everything organized is actually part of how I like to do things. Granted, it's a large part of the game, and I feel like the reason that everything is so disorganized is specifically so that stuff like that can happen. But, yeah. I might actually throw that at them, see if they take me up on it for the next couple of releases. Because I know they're intending to support this game for a long time. And I actually really appreciate that they will do that. We got some contentment. I'm not too worried about that. What do we get? Dream of doors. I dreamt of opening doors. Red doors and gold doors and doors of glass and doors bound like books and railway carriage doors and castle gates. Behind one was something I seek. I woke with the slamming of doors still in my ears. Ah, so it can create that. Force of the heart. That'll generate some vitality. That's nice. Can we dream on something? You can dream with fascination. Don't know what that does for you, though. Let's find out. The doors of vision swing wide. A little darkness will mellow my light. Even dread. Oh, that's how you get... Okay. And... that's how you get rid of it. Good. Calculation. Dedicate myself to the lore of the principle I seek, or focus my efforts elsewhere. We can do reason. Again. This one is enlightenment. I don't actually know which one is the edge aspect. But we'll keep cycling through them and see what we get. Another level of passion. I like this. Many actions have more than one outcome. Yeah. I'm aware. Go ahead and put the passion there. Got enough glimmering for yet another glimmering. None of them is edge, I think. So, wait, is edge one of the cults that can actually just go after whatever it wants? Because if that's the case, that'd be nice. We do have one piece of lore. It's the Red Secret, but Need to figure out how to get a job at some point. I mean, we have painting. We can always paint. All cults can... Oh, really? Huh. Alright. I would have expected that... I guess it's just easier to get whichever one is already aligned with them. Hey, level 1 alt! Are you here for the cults? Because I hope you are, because that's what we're doing today. We are culting. Go ahead and get some more health. By spending some more health to get some more health. What is this? Bleak Thoughts. I mean, it's got nothing else. Oh, it's about to have something else. Shit. Let's buy some contentment and see. Hopefully this will work. There's a potential that it doesn't. There's actually a pretty big potential that it doesn't. We can use some passion to get rid of that restlessness. Temptation, enlightenment. Reflection. Requires some more passion. Well, it's a lucky day. We have a lot of that. My goal is power now. No, I don't. I don't think so. We can do an enlightenment victory, I guess. Fantastic. That's exactly what we wanted. I'm only here for the cult if I can have multiple wives. Well, we're going to try and stab people today, so... We also actually have a pretty good case to go after, what is this? Grail, which is hunger, lust, the drowning waters. The problem is we can't actually get any extra stuff, so we're gonna have to keep looking for a way to find more lore. A hireling? What kind of hireling? Fortune teller. Got a lot of lantern there. Some vitality and funds. Vitality can be used with study to make extra health. All my, well, given my luck, yeah. They all have betrayed me, haven't they? Oh, now you made me feel really awful, Malarthy. Thanks. I really needed that. Let's just display our passion for the world, shall we? And get rid of some dread in the process. So that we can just have this go in and delete. I am seeing things. Paintings, whisper. Windows wink. I know these things are not true, but how can I be certain? You can defeat visions with dread or fleeting memory. Otherwise, you will lose yourself completely at Fascination 3. Yeah, that's the main reason I like having fleeting memories around. Oh, reflection. This requires health. Sensation! Right, the one we started with. You know what? Actually, no. We'll stick with sensation. So what else can we get out of this? I'm just curious. I might as well do all of this. Just to see the kind of map that you get. No, we don't need a hireling right now. It is an empty space which makes the bowl useful. Paints. Right. I wish we could hire a painter or an artist. Do we want to? I mean, we don't really have any reason to hire a fortune teller. Since we're about to have a health come off cooldown. Nice! Actually, we're about to get a health. That's pretty good. Just dump everything everywhere. You could call this the legendary art of table flipping. Alright. Hey! We found Moorland's shop. That's what I'm looking for. So Moorland's shop is largely just how you get stuff. So we might actually be able to find an edge aspect here. Until we can do expeditions, at least. Keep using health to get some more vitality and work. There's no reason not to. Oh yeah, they will all betray you. Huh. I may need to worry about that. That reminds me. Okay. Oh hey, thanks Amygdala. Enlightenment is reason. Yeah, that makes sense. What'd we get? Oh, I'm dumb. I put the reason and then never took it out. Yeah, we'll stick it to enlightenment for now. Alright. Dr. Moorland's shop. That's... I think that's Maltaspec? In Latin. Snick! Okay, fine. If we still haven't found anything, so we're still looking. I'm not gonna do Grail, though. I don't want to do Grail until I actually feel like I've gotten a better handle on how everything works. Because Grail is different, I guess. So we can do either knock or whatchamacallit, the other one, edge. How much is it? It's 3. Okay, so we can totally do that. Just study that and hope that we get one somewhere else. From the painting, probably. That is... what is this? Collection of poetry. Oh! Perfect! That'll get us a little bit of erudition. I am actually kind of worried about this. I should probably start spending some money just to buy some pleasant, nice things. Elite Snake. Okay, as long as we don't get dread from anything right now, there's some contentment that'll go in and start toning things a little bit more. What else can you use? You can use Mystique. Once you start painting, you never stop. We can use Restlessness. I think Restlessness still gets, or still goes away. We'll see. If I end up dying of depression before I found a cult, I'm going to tell on you to all of the names that will listen. And you know what? You'd be completely within your right too. I mean, let's be honest though, I do know how to stop myself from getting depressed now. So that's very low likelihood. Do we have anything we can dream on? Not really. I mean, we can dream on some stuff, I guess. I don't think that'll... And that'll get us our last... No, that won't get us our last glimmering. Because our other glimmering's about to run out. Oh, damn it. That is... Lantern, I think. I want to check this game out. Oh, am I liking it? I love this game. This game is actually really good. Malarthy's probably a better person to ask because he or she has actually played a lot more of it than me. I do this on every Friday, and that's pretty much the only times that I do play the game. It's goddamn fantastic, though. Like, it'll keep your attention for a really long time. It'll demand your attention, I suppose is a better way to put it. Wow, we just made a crap ton of contentment there. Huh. Gotta do some studying to get that glimmering up. Oh! Oh, that's actually fantastic. Okay, that's perfect. I kind of wish that you could also just shift-click cards in, rather than having to drag and drop them. Just to the open slot. I use hymns. Oh, okay. I've never asked you, and I'm not willing to make that assumption. Double click. Wait, really? I did not know that. Thank you for telling me that, Malarthy. We need to figure out how to make some money. Physical labor will help with that. Our reason is just trash, though. And we're probably going to need it eventually. In fact, I'm almost certain we're going to need it eventually. But yeah, this game is very much worth your time if you haven't played it and are looking into whether you should or not. It is... I would advise people to avoid spoilers on it. What's that? You're out of money? I'm shocked! I mean, that's kind of the thing. We need to figure out how to make some money. I mean, we're not out. We're at 11, but it's going down. Because largely the reason that you would play this game is actually to figure it out. It's intentionally as vague as possible. Just read the text, and that'll get you through a lot of stuff. Why is this vitality over here? That's why I make my occasional stream of this as unmarked spoilers. Yeah. Hey, what is that? That's still not what we need. God damn it. Okay, this is... I think this is Grail? This one's Lantern. This one's Grail. Keep looking. I want Edge. I mean, eventually I'll need that lore anyway, so I'm not even all that mad about getting something I didn't need. Fleeting Reminiscences. Woo! Ooh, hey. This is Moth, I think. Or something else. I think Moth can... The Moth books can be multiple different things. We have even more passion! Ooh, oops. Also, I just realized I never changed this back. There we are. Why are we not using the De Horus? That's a good question. Oh, it's because it's in Latin. I can't read it yet. Can Joel and Ellie join the cult? No. They aren't in this game. And you know they aren't in this game. But yeah, the De Horus is just, we can't actually read it. These ones, I'll get to them eventually, but right now there are more important things to study. It's also, is that also Grail? It's not Grail, is it? That's also Latin. Damn. Let's move these a little bit further away. Probably here. Because we don't get very many locations. Thought it was a translation from Latin. I think it actually does say that too. Yeah, Century Latin translation. But of course it's still written in Latin. Which is kind of silly, if you ask me. Can we actually just get the thing that I'm looking for? I know there are books that give edgelore. Eh, more vitality. That's some pretty good stuff. The Orchid Transformation Volume 1 is Heart. There's Volume 2 though. But yeah. Holy shit, we're just losing everything. Vitality, lesson learned. How much vitality does this take? 2. So if we just do... one more trick. Hey. Wait, is that? That's studyable. In this past, a score or more of longs were made. They brokered peace with the Forge of Days, long enough to set England on a path of early conquest and eventual destruction. The Forge itself devoured the greatest among them. This is probably Forge lore. Weird that it would be giving me Forge lore. It's so sad that I know the books by sight, even though I can't read them on the screen. I mean, that just... I really don't think that's sad. That's just... You really love this game, and I don't really blame you for that. Holy shit, our money is running out. Okay. Okay. Poppy? I'm gonna trust you here. Is it reason? It's passion. This is probably a mistake, but please give me a job. Gonna die of starvation? Probably. We'll see. That's another vitality. What we could do is just start doing painting. Painting will get us a ton of money pretty quickly. We do have one more Mystique that we can use. Inspiration. We can use Fleeting Reminiscences for that. Oh. Wow, that's actually better than I expected to get out of that. Tier 2 lore. Damn it, I want to live. We're getting there. We haven't even gotten to the cult yet. There's just so much to do. Oh! Oh, is this what... Oh my god, yes. It is written in something we can understand. But we actually do need to study vitality. Did I finish Prey on the Moon last night? No, we're going to be continuing that. This is just what I do every Friday. We do need paints. Like, we can't waste all this time just to lose the money that we could gain. Yay, more restlessness. Jesus. What did we get except Poppy's offer? A tiny packet of tiny treasures. A gift from Poppy. She'll see me again in the season of rags. For me to make the introduction, I promised. Silver Spentria and funds. Thank you, Poppy. Please don't kill me. Please don't result in my death. Please don't result in my suicide or madness. We have to be very specific about those things. Oh, we got 1 funds. That's great. And a ton of glimmering. An absolute shit ton of glimmering. Damn it. I wish that you could stack them like that from the other side, but no, they just shove each other out of the way. You could do a catch-all of don't result in a game end. Didn't even make it. No, we're fine. Oh yeah, don't result in a... Oh, for the, yeah, I suppose I could have. Didn't even think about that. Hello, passion. Please get rid of this restlessness. Vitality, lesson learned. How much does this take? 2? Great. What? But why? You have nothing to look for me. Son, but why? I mean, whatever, I guess. We have our edge cult. Start exploring. Play Strange by Moonlight? Sure. Please don't get me Fascination. Funds. Look at all that glimmering we have. Why do you hate me enough to kill me? Because it wouldn't be fun otherwise. If there's not something at risk, then what's the point? The Victory of Crowns by Aran. The assassins are, according to Aran, the agents of a power called the Coronel, a soldier of the secret masters. The accounts go all the way back to the Roman times. Get rid of this dread. On the upside, you can't die of sickness, so that's nice. What with all of this? We gotta settle Friday. Hey, there's Knock! Huh. Well, I did say, but... Remind me, how do I actually use this to start a cult? I never remember how to start a cult for some reason. The Spintria is nice, by the way. Because I believe... No, the silver one has Grail. Hey, Horseshoe Man. I paused for a second after saying that name and was like, horse human. Can't start a cult with an influence. Oh, okay. Really? That's a bit sad. Well, we've got the subtle fracture, I suppose, and that's pretty much all we've got. And there's what we start with. Now you could use a frost with the knife. Just in time to see me die. You are going to say that for the rest of this night, I swear. We have our knife secret though, which means we just need someone to use it on. Oh, Malarthy is the character that we're running right now. So, pick any number of things, really? Malarthy doesn't have much faith in what I can do. Simply put. He activated the cells without any followers. Well, we've got stats. Excuse me. We've got stats at least, but... Damn it. We need to find a follower. A reckoning cannot be postponed indefinitely. Yep. Actually. I didn't know you could do that. That's actually really clever. I like that that's a feature. At least we don't have to go through the books anymore. How many has spent? What else can we use? Is it just passion? I think it's just passion. Yeah. Ah! Tell me what? Oh, now I'm worried. It's because I talked to Poppy, isn't it? That you guys are worried. We don't have any vitality, so I guess that'll have to do. Suppose I could have gotten vitality. Yes, weary detective. Huh. I don't have anything to actually use followers on. No saving you now. Well, we'll try again after. Well, it was a good run. I don't think so. We only had 4 health. Poppy is part of the Red Grail cult. Oh. Okay. Part of the problem here is that we just didn't ever get what we needed. I don't actually remember. I think you need to meet someone. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that you need to meet a follower and then talk to them once they... and then use the thing on them to start the cult, but we didn't ever find a follower. What is this? Sacrifice? Oh... how fast can we find a... No. How fast, once again, can we find someone? Yes. That's not going to be fast enough. Okay. Well, I'm sorry for killing you, Malarthy. That's something new to me. Darn. Oh, what the heck? Soul King. What have you been streaming, man? Welcome, everyone. In the upper room of the house where I am taken, my breath fogs and my eyes grow soft. The light in the room is the light at the end of the sun. I am a beautiful ending. Well, let's see where we go. It's mechanically impossible to come back from where you were. Also, oh, hi, Soul King. Wasn't expressing a lack of... Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, because we just never found anyone. We got an institute. We could try the dancer again. I actually do want to mess around with this. We finally did get our edge aspect, but we've had no one to use it on. Where is everything? Streaming Warriors Orochi. Okay. No, you're fine. You're fine, Malarthy. Welcome, everyone. We are making cults. We are trying to stab people today. And that is largely what our cult is. Also, hang on. Did I get fired? I feel like I got fired. Ah! Just right off the bat. Okay, cool. I guess. Start going for passion. Right, you can use passion to get in really early on. I forgot about that. Time passes. Woo. Let's see. Since you just came in, Soul King, congratulations, you're the next person that is going to die. The fuck? Move over here, please. God. This is actually an absolutely awful start. We lost our really only method of getting an income of a quest. And we got a ton of funds, though. Okay. Oops. Approach with... We could do Reason, which I think gets us the Enlightenment Victory. Or Passion, which I think is Grail. I'm not 100%. Soul King equals Snake. We'll see. We didn't exactly get the edge. My correspondent describes my dreams exactly. They use names that are instantly familiar. The house, the wood, the hours, the glory. They know secrets beneath me and the skin of the world. Or beneath time and the skin of the world. A new curiosity burns in me. There's a note here. Directions to a bookshop that does not advertise its wares. Okay. So we could go straight into the Mirror of Glory, but I don't want to do that. Because we did the Mirror of Glory the last couple times, and I am done with that for now. We'll try it again at some point, but for now, I don't want to. What is this? Notes on a possible collaborator. Right! This is the aspirant's bonus. It's just, he's kind of an all-rounder. Decent at everything. Mr. Strimmer, could you go slower and maybe read the cards? Oh, you, like, just read out the stuff on them? Because I could do that, if you want. Cryptic directions to the obscure address of a certain Moorland, a dealer in the rarest sort of book. When one deals in the kind of books my correspondent studied, one must be circumspect. Sorry, I keep forgetting some people may not have seen much of this. Vitality. We can study that? Yeah, we should be able to study that. God, need some help. I used to paint. I could paint those sights I half remember from my dreams. I might sell something. I probably won't. A hanger-on. Oh. Well, that's less than useful. I suppose it's enough to make a cult. And a cult scrap. Yeah, Malarthy knows this game pretty damn well. Explore is unlocked. An ill-lit street at an ill-favored bend in a lesser river. A soft yellow light through a grimy window. Miss Moreland nods as I enter, but doesn't rise. I never ask the names of my clients, she informs me, before I have time to introduce myself. Know the basic of the game. Yeah. Alright. I mostly just go fast because I have seen most of it before. But if you guys actually do want to see some of the text, because it's really good, I will never argue that. Just organize things a little bit. My OCD is kicking in. Oh good, we got Mystique. Okay. We're not doing Watchmen, so I guess we just keep... What is this? Paint? Yearning. Right. Go ahead and add that there. Oh, you haven't watched it for like 4 months. Fair enough. That is a completely fair response. And I can't blame you for being a bit confused if I go a little bit too fast. Do feel free to ask any questions. I will try to avoid spoilers, just because that's kind of part of the game. Is just figuring everything out yourself. Malarthy has helped me in the past, but even then, Malarthy has tried to avoid spoilers as well. Although, Malarthy, I do have a question. Is it always the wary detective the first time? Because I'm going to assume it is. I'm the #1 Cultist Simulator player in the world. I doubt that. This is a fairly popular game. There are people who are better than me. Collection of essays. It's pretty useful. Go ahead and explore again, see if we can't get something better. It's good we found the collection of essays so early on. If the mind is a blade, this is a whetstone, studied to gain erudition, lesson learned, which you may be able to use to increase reason. Not certain it's always the detective first. I remember back when I first played the game, it wasn't. I would always get different people. But it seems to be very common now. It takes time to sort the gold from the dross. The wheat from the chaff, the blood from the water. If I buy enough books, I'll find something interesting. This is... I don't actually know what this one is. Forge? Maybe? Keep working. We really fucked up this run so far. Losing our initial starting job is pretty bad. Leading expertise. Poke you on Discord and you're not purple there for some reason. Why am I not? What? I don't know why that would be. I'm looking at it right now and it says... Yeah, no worries, Millerthy. You can totally help out with just questions that people have. Obviously, you do have enough experience with the stream that you're probably even a better person to ask than me. Oh, we can use that. And then more erudition. Just keep studying it. What I'm worried about right now is that we don't have a job, which means that we're going to continuously use health to keep doing this. Which, if we end up in a situation where we have to use money, that's going to be pretty bad. Can we save this in any... No, we can't. There. Right there, I just dumped the vitality in because it stops the timer. That's pretty much the only reason. Collection of poetry. So, let's see. This will probably get me notoriety, unfortunately, but we're just going to have to deal with that. Shame this isn't on mobile. I'm not actually sure how this would work on mobile, because if you look at the desk that we have, we're going to be using most of this by the end of the game. I was kind of thinking that earlier, and then I started to realize maybe that's not the smartest idea. We could start a cult. We could start a cult. Oh, you know what I just realized? We could have talked to the hanger-on. Oh, by the way, since we're waiting on everything. Usefully malleable, but they'll probably never amount to much. Foundation Enlightenment. It has occurred to me that I hold the key to wisdom. The temptations have different requirements on how you fulfill them. Enlightenment, you eventually just start eating your fellow followers in exchange for gaining all of their knowledge. That was good. Oh no. If we're sick, then we're fucked. They're considering porting it to tablets. Tablets I could see this being on. The moth hanger-on is particularly bad. Damn. I mean, I guess he's a moth, which isn't awful. Because you can send him after evidence and stuff, but still, it's not great. I agree with you there. Also, we didn't get a vitality, which... Oh, we did. Fantastic. Level that up. I forget that everything's being propped up over here. Okay, so this is going to pop out the vitality. This was rash. Perhaps I shouldn't have exposed myself so. That's fine. We are going to talk with this man. And lose the vitality. Fuck. Kind of hoping to use that. I have begun my true work. The authorities will take interest in it. I must be ready for them. You have begun to establish your cult. You will need a little more before you can recruit followers. So now, we can use the hanger-on, should we decide to start the cult. I don't have the aspect I'm looking at right now. I don't know what happens if this keeps... Would have been useful if I had something to put in there. The tablet really only use your phone for solitaire. Yeah. Can't really blame anyone for that. I'm going to study this, I think. Try and get one level. I don't actually know what happens if that runs out. Usually I have something to put in it. Tradition and compulsion. Old, new, or both together. Bleak thoughts. Dark days. I must be careful not to let doubts creep in. Oh, we got a skill. Fantastic. Skills are pretty self-explanatory. They're based on the thing that you need to get them, and they're used to level up that. I am flush with clever quotations. Go ahead and fast forward a bit, since there's not much that we can do for now. I guess that just keeps going. I found a customer. She'll probably hang it in her spare bedroom and never look at it again, but her money is good. Sometimes painting will gain you glimmerings. Study them to unlock more advanced painting options. Glimmering is good, as mentioned last time. What does the scholarship do? So you put it over in here, and you can use the glimmerings that we just, or not the glimmering, the eruditions, a lesson learned, to level up reason one more level. That is pretty much the only way that you can get it, and it gets harder the more of them you already have. What I've been trying to do is level up vitality by 1, but we haven't been able to do that. Largely because we only have 1 vitality, and leveling it up is kind of a pain. That's actually really not great at all. Because he's got 2 notorieties to pull from. So notorieties are... didn't realize they were reputation. Certain acts are not quickly forgotten. He can use them to create a case against me. Having a large number of them isn't really bad unless you also don't have a large amount of mystique. What is this? Exotic cravings. That's going to absorb the temptation, enlightenment. And all that does is it just creates restlessness, which is actually fine for me. I need a little bit of that. Okay, he didn't actually get enough to make a case against me. Notoriety isn't a direct failure. We're gonna use passion to paint and put in some yearning or some restlessness. That's the only thing that can go in that slot. That is the one thing, and it also gets rid of the restlessness, which is useful because that creates despair otherwise. Yeah, I need 2 vitalities to get some health. Which is kind of a problem right now because we just need to make sure that we can actually get them through. Did I not study? I might not have studied. It gets harder and harder with each one too. Wow, we are getting a lot of restlessness really fast. I found a customer. That was lucky. We could just use the collection of essays. Collection of essays. So this will get us an erudition lesson learned, which the scholarship, I believe, needs. There's our vitality. I don't actually know what reason gets us. Let's find out. Increase our health by 1. The first one only needs vitalities, and then after that you need lessons learned, which are 2 vitalities each. Oh. People said you could hold cards so magnet squares can't take them. You can't anymore. Someone actually asked that earlier this session. That is something that has been very much changed. The scratchings of pens, the sourness of dust, the sighing of the younger Glover, the greedy gurgling of the elder. We can use reason, which thankfully we have 2. That will apply extra effort. Perhaps they'll appreciate it. So at this point, now that we do have a job that is consistent, we can actually kind of work some stuff out. There's the skill for vitality right there. This one is exactly the same as skill scholarship. It just worked for vitality instead. Also, we are doing not great on health. God, we got something. A promotion. Mr. Alden, the supervisor of records, has called me into his office to recognize my diligence. I watch the mole on his neck as he talks, and talks, and talks, but at the end of it, I have a promotion. The new position is better paid. The desk stands by the street window, but I work directly for Mr. Alden now. Mr. Alden is known to be exacting. I'm gonna move this up over here. Let's see, we can study something. Go ahead and study that. We need to explore, and we need to keep exploring at this point. Our funds are actually almost out. Well, they are out now, unfortunately. Still doesn't find anything. Good job. You tried your best. Work overtime at Mr. Alden's insistence. The work is never complete when I have assessed the work as complete. And not before. Or the work is complete when I have assessed the work is complete and not before. I trust we understand each other. Do they take the closest correct card? Yeah. As far as I've seen, they pick whichever one is just randomly around. They don't seem to be specific. We don't have enough money to do that. It'd be nice if the overtime got us more money. And so that book that we researched gave us erudition. A lesson learned. Damn it. Well, we'll keep looking at reason. On this occasion, I have determined that your work is of an acceptable standard. You may go. Be punctual tomorrow, please. There may be ways to deal with Mr. Alden. Hehe. I haven't found all of the ways that you can mess with him. There are ways, though. I do know that. It's kind of funny. Alright, level 1 ult. Oh, you've got a niece. That's nice. Great! Restlessness. That's fantastic. Put this over here. Damn it. Okay, we need to keep researching reason. One more time. Mr. Alden has found nothing to criticize in my work today. He does not look up as I leave. Oh. I am better paid than I was, but Mr. Alden has taken an interest in me. Mr. Alden is very particular. Mr. Alden likes things done just so. And Mr. Alden has never believed that I am qualified for this position. I'm not too worried about that. It's just the one dread right now. Go ahead and put that in. That'll give us another erudition. Nothing to criticize. Fleeting expertise. No, what? No, that's a Warframe mod. Let's see here. I'm looking for a very specific type of thing. Which, we have a little bit of money. We can try and buy something from Moreland Shop again. So hope we get something useful out of it. We need the edge aspect. We're close. Just need a little bit more. Oh, that's Dream. No. Knowledge of a city wall built stone by stone. Or knowledge is a city wall. But what waits in the darkness beyond the walls? Why would we need a fortress, except that we had something to fear? I'm looking for edge aspect. So, you may have remembered that I actually picked up these occult scraps earlier. Both of these are technically fine to create cults, but what I'm trying to create is an edge cult. Edge is ideal for dealing with these guys over here. The detectives. As you may notice, they're mortal. And you need edge to kill mortals. Why does this always happen when I spend money, goddammit? No. Traveling at night. What do we get? The Annotated Dream Journals of Christopher Illopoli, sometimes called the only readable occultist. Literate, entertaining, bewildering. This is the second volume. Yeah! That is exactly why it's called that. Damn it. Every single time. Now we just need to make sure that we don't die. Soul King, don't die. You'll be fine. Once again, I have determined that your work is of an acceptable standard. You may go. Be punctual tomorrow, please. Eventually, I'll find a way to deal with him. Where is it? Malarthy, this is what I thought, or this is what I remembered. This is how we will deal with Mr. Alden. I think it's time to start looking for followers. But... So yes, you can actually blow up your job. Okay, do we have... How much health do we have? I think we've only got the 2 right now. I have reordered the boundaries of my ignorance. Neat. We now have one more reason. More restlessness. Go ahead and see what we get out of that. I think we get winter aspect. Does he need attention? I predict winter. Yeah, that's what I'm predicting too. A hireling. Which hireling? A hulking fellow. Help with hunters and annoyances. I wish I could hire you right now. Gives you one additional reason and has no other effect. Yep, pretty much. It's just, the notable scholarship is just the advanced version of the usual scholarship. And that's how the skills usually progress. You get stronger physique, and then you get the next level, stronger physique. I think... we're gonna try something. I'm going to try and deal with my job, or more correctly, with my boss. Hey, Monsieur Lefleur. Better buy drugs. Oh, God, yeah. Oh, Sexton's secret. Okay, that's not great. Eligibalus found his way to the White Door at last, and thankfully, speech can't pass the White Door. And honestly, Eligibalus never had anything very interesting to say. I tried to follow in his footsteps, but I never learnt enough of the White. I suppose I'm thankful for that too. But here's what I do know. Nice, gave us an erudition. Okay. So that's winter aspect, if we do want to do winter. I'm actually... Malarthy, have you ever done a winter cult? Just to see what they do? Hello. I have hired you for a very specific reason. We're gonna try something that I've never tried before. It's gonna be great. So we have a hulking fellow. Oh, I get the job done. I always just imagine him with an Australian accent for some reason. We're gonna get a little bit of money out of this. Winter cult is the worst edge cult. Oh, really? Are we gonna murder a chap? We are gonna murder a chap. We are going to 100% murder a chap. Oh, wow. We did not get very much money out of that. I mean, that's fine. We only need to... Holy shit, what's going on here? Oh, no. Wait, how fast is this? This isn't fast enough. Fuck. I believe I am now lost. No, Malarthy, you're not wrong. I didn't even... Ah! God damn it. I didn't even notice the despair just popping up. Find contentment now or it's over. There's a potential, but I don't think it's fast enough because we're at 23 seconds. Yeah, it's 30. Well, we dead. Retry. Retry. Fuck. Oh. What was it they said a while ago? I said something about despair just being the one despair. Despair, the wolf that devours thought. Rip Soul King indeed. Okay, who wants to be the next person? So we got Bright Young Thing, we've got Detective, we got Aspirant again. We didn't even get to the cult, mostly because I was still looking for the edge aspect. You're not dead, you're just too depressed to function. More or less, yeah. So we did Malarthy. Malarthy, if you want, we can put you in again. But yeah. Let's see. Aspirant we just saw. I was so close to dealing with my boss, but we just ran out of money. Ah. What does Bright Young Thing have over the base char? A fuck ton of money to start. Bright Young Thing is kind of hard to do though. Basically, you can get a absolute ass ton of money really easily, but then you don't have a job for most of your time. Yeah. Snecko Riot. Let's see. Everyone does seem to love Bright Young Thing. Detective would be more interesting if we actually had started a cult, but Detective is kind of boring right now because Detective gets a note on the previous person and can potentially continue their work. The Aspirant we just saw, and it's not all that interesting. He's an all-rounder. He starts with both a cult member and a potential cult. Money Man or Riot? Sure. You know, Horseshoe Man, you can be the next person. There we go. We've been having some absolutely terrible runs, too. Okay. Now we'll do this and that. Could have started out with health just to get a little bit of money, but this and that will start up. This and that is a job that you can just keep using for a while. The thing about it is that it does eventually run out, and eventually there's not much you can do to stop it. I forgot that he gains Explore so early, which means that we can use health, the one health he has. Wow. Did we actually just run out immediately? Alright. So he also starts with these two things. Oh no, okay, there it is. So he starts with Oriflame's Auction House. Oriflame specializes in curios, perfumes, taxidermy, specimens, and rare texts. It operates from cramped new premises now, since the destruction of the old by an unexplained fire. You can sell stuff there. It's the only thing you can sell stuff at. Ecdysis has a bunch of uses. It's a combination of moth aspect and hard aspect, but the main use of it is that it can create influences. Which influence you actually get is random though, so it's sort of a luck of the draw thing. Influences are of limited usefulness though, so yeah, fast forward. If I'd realized that this and that actually hadn't disappeared, then I would have used that instead of the health, but now we've got health. Hope this isn't politics, but George H.W. Bush's passed, right? That's not politics, that's just news. You're fine. That's kind of interesting. That was the senior bush, right? Go ahead and put this in. I kind of like the idea that presidents stop being political as soon as they stop being president. Although some may disagree with me on that. Oh wow, we've got these 2 vitalities, but can't actually do anything with them yet. Oh no! Also, here we go. This is the big thing about the bright young thing. This is what he does. Papa is dead. No one will tell me exactly how, but the estate is in estate. They probably could have used a different phrase there. My allowance is tied up in probate and so forth. One can only hope it's resolved before the bills come due. We've got 4 funds. We should be fine. Bleak thoughts. Oh, we don't have despair, so we're fine there? Actually, I'm going to use this to wander. What do we get? Hireling? Shifty woman. So moth aspect is used to destroy evidence, largely. It has other uses too, but that's the big one. Fun. So this right here is why you would play Aspirant, or not Aspirant, Bright Young Thing, because you just get 20 funds right at the beginning, and 2 health. The business of the will has been settled, but Papa's business affairs have been eaten up with debts like woodworm. No one seems to know exactly what he spent money on, but the solicitor is sending me some papers apparently. That's going to be related to our previous character, which I believe is Soul King. Go ahead and put that up there. We don't need... I actually kind of want to get that job again. And we can right off the bat just immediately go for stuff. I have received the papers. Poor Papa. Page after page after page of desperate scrawl on an invisible house and the colors of sleep and the invisible gods behind the world. But do you know, the more I read, the more it... well, that makes sense. It doesn't make any sense, but it does hang together. And here is Papa's diary. We can study that, but right now we're not going to. We're going to get that vitality, because we're going to need it. This... trembling in the air. I don't care. You can go over there. You can stay right here. Dream, study, health, fatigued. Put the other health in. Keep looking. We're gonna keep looking until we find Moreland's shop. Oh, chilly atmosphere and some passion. Fantastic. Sorry, I did not mean to click through that so fast. How was your previous character dead? Previous character died due to dread. Dread just kind of builds up over time and you have to find ways to manage it. Usually the way that you manage it is by using contentment to get rid of it. I'm not going to tell you exactly how to get contentment, but that's a large part of it. There's an easy way. You'll probably see if you keep watching. That is exactly what I wanted. Dr. Moreland's shop is a fantastic early find as Bright Young Thing. But yeah, we wouldn't have... We've got enough health to not worry about that right now. I've grown stronger. I've gained health, but it'll be more difficult to gain health next time. So we've got the skill, which we need. You can use the skill to work as well, but it costs health to do so. It just gives you more money, or a higher chance of making money. I found something noteworthy. Moreland's shop, Gunnar and Geert. Gunnar and Geert's Ausführlich Grammatik der griechischen Sprache. I'm probably destroying this. Sprache, a Greek grammar, an essential weapon for a ferocious struggle with a challenging language. That's actually not bad. It's a pretty good thing to find really early on. It opens us up to the ability to read Greek. It doesn't give more money, but you do the job faster. Ah, okay. 5 seconds less with each upgrade. Thank you for clarifying, Le Chiffleur. That's actually really good to know. Fleeting Reminiscence. Oh my god, we have so many of them. I mean, better to have a large number. Collection of poetry. We don't need that right now. What we need is some actual lore. Affliction. We have some vitality we can use to get rid of that. So there are 2 ways to get rid of affliction. There's medicine, which costs funds. Or there's vitality, which we happen to have. All I need now is time. Which just says that you're stronger than the disease that has hit you. Dread is bad for the most part. Yeah, there's a couple of small uses for it. But you generally do want to get rid of it. It's not a bad thing to have around. If it's just like 1 or 2 dreads, then you usually don't have any issues. Yeah, dread is harmless unless you're already feeling depressed. Hey! Wow. Okay. That is perfect. Now we just need to find someone. The Victory of the Crowns. This gives us edge aspect. The assassins are, according to Arun, the agents of a power called the Coronal, a soldier of the secret master. The accounts go all the way back to the Roman kind. Each fork. Each fork. Okay. So after this, I'm going to take a look at the Cipher Dire and see what we can get out of it. Okay, and this is one of the ways that we can get contentment. Once the stream is done, we'll get rid of the dread. I like keeping dread down to below 2 because you need 3 to kill you. Nice. 1 more health. And that's how you get rid of it. You use contentment and you dream about it. Jesus, Malarthy, you are just throwing money at me at this point. Give me your snicks. We haven't found any... Is it... Wow, it actually is kind of weird that we haven't found any knock aspect in the entirety of all of the games we've been playing tonight. Like, wow. Alright, that's knife. So knife is exactly what we're looking for. A knife secret. When our ancestors forged swords, taught the art of martial movement, and spoke curses at the eve of battle, all these things shared certain patterns. So we can use this a couple ways. The big way that we're going to be using it for is we're going to be starting a cult with it. Sorry. Papa's Diary. It's a catalog of obsessions, but perhaps it will make some sort of sense of recent events. We get the red secret, which, whatever. I think all of Moorlands and Oriflames have only 2 knock books. Really? Wow. I actually had no idea. Also, you can buy stuff from Oriflames? I didn't know that. I thought you could only sell. Oh! I had no idea you could do this. A crowd of pinched faces, glinting eyes. Who will bid? The item at auction is visible on the right. It will be gone forever if the auction is lost. 6 letters of necessity. Huh. Fuck it! I've raised my hand. The auctioneer raps out an acknowledgement. Will anyone match me? That's not something I really want. I didn't even realize you could do that. Thank you for telling me that, Le Choufleur. I think I'm saying your name right. You may have to correct me. It's French. One of the best rights in the game can actually only be gotten from the auction. Really? Advise not bidding on a lore book. Okay. Oh, in that case. Especially if it's not the lore that we actually need. Oh, never not bidding. Okay. All right, that's on me. I did not read that. I apologize, Malarthy. Get rid of that. This is because the alternative is crying. Jesus. Well, we're not talking to Poppy. We are just straight up not talking to Poppy. I mean, we're gonna talk to her just to talk to her. My dear, I've been wanting to talk to you. Sometimes I find scholars of the invisible arts. I'd like to offer you my support. A substantial contribution, and all you need do, someday, is to introduce me to someone else who will end matters properly. She smiles, benignly. I had passion to accept, I had reason to interrogate further. So we're not going to talk to her, we're not going to accept. Well, thank you for the follow, Horseshoe Man. I appreciate that. We do this every Friday. Or at least I try to do this every Friday. My work schedule has been janky lately, so things have been weird. There's my reason. I was like, where did my reason go? Also, we need the red secret over here. Makes you wonder what Papa was up to when his diary gives you Poppy and sensation. Kinda does, now that you mention it. Yeah, just keeps giving you restlessness. A Harley? A shifty woman. Moth aspect. What's this? Hireling. Okay. Not what I'm looking for, though. He died of Poppy. She ate him. Oh, wait, is that what Poppy's doing? I do actually remember there was another, it was kind of another funny thing that was related to just how the cults match up with each other and how some of the followers match up with each other. And one of the followers is just like, I ate everyone. Just good stuff. Some reason. And maybe some passion. That is not great. Go ahead and do that, but also start making some contentment. Play Strange by Moonlight. This is not really what we want, unfortunately. Two of the Edge followers are siblings, and with their new romance stuff that came out, there's hints of incest. Wow. I guess I'm not that surprised, actually. especially with a game like this. Contentment. Contentment's always useful. Damn it. The restlessness is gonna kill me. So, now, I have a question for anyone who knows. What is the best way to find followers? Because I would imagine that it's largely through exploring the city and just randomly bumping into people. But there's also the potential of the Ecdysis Club, I guess? Edge isn't about death, it's about transgressing borders. Yeah, wouldn't be surprised about that. No. Contentment? What's this? A hireling? God damn it, stop giving me hirelings. Ooh. What's this one do? Moth. Edge cultists and the Forge cultists. Speak about lore or explore a peculiar rumor. Yeah, but peculiar rumors are kind of hard to get without being able to go into the darkness. I suppose you could dream about passion and see what you can get out of that. Actually, yeah. Next passion we get, that is actually exactly what we're going to be doing. We're going to be dreaming it. Going to be living the dream. Neither of those involves exploring the city with health. Fair enough. I'm almost certain that you can actually get it through that, but I could be wrong. Let's get one more level of passion, which we actually can do. Fantastic. So once that passion comes back, we're going to go ahead and just dream with it. Check the deck for the city. Yeah, sure. If you want, that actually would be helpful. Because we do have lore, and that's largely what we need. No. Yeah. Don't think it really matters which lore you use. Got more passion. Okay. I suppose now at least I know that. Now I can slough off my flesh, patch by patch, tugging the tendons free like fibers picked from my teeth. My skin lies like a shredded blanket. The sun heaves itself above the horizon with a triumphant battle yell. The light falls like acid on my naked bones. Pain wakes me. My bones will throb for days. Really? God damn it. What's this one give? Keep increasing health, I suppose. Rumpled feels the wink of a river, a tingling chill. Down I go. I remember that Her Salt wrote of this. I've levered up floorboards and wriggled down snugly. Now I am compressed beneath them like a hidden corpse. The air stinks of hot dust. My mouth is full of splinters. This time, I haven't learnt what I hoped to learn. Whatever that was. That's a decent amount of dread. I got some contentment to get rid of it. Otherwise, it's only lore talks. Okay. Well, let's start talking to lore. Glad I got rid of the other dread. We could try and get another level of passion. The sun still moves, the wind still walks. My journals are the labyrinth clue. An acquaintance. Come with me. There we go. A hanger-on. That's not ideal, but I suppose it's not the worst. Okay. That's enough to start the cult. Here's someone I might work with, a companion or a follower. But first, I must give them something to follow. A society, a sodality. No, all hanger-on, or all of them start as hanger-on. Before you eventually talk to them and turn them into pawns. I have begun my true work. The authorities will take interest in it. I must be ready for them. An occult society dedicated to the hours of struggle and conquest. Let's do this. Alright. I will give of my health. The hour we will serve requires pain. I must give up myself. So it took 3 games, but we finally established a edge cult. A cult with 1 member is only an unusual habit. I must have a recruit. There's absolutely no way to get a permanent follower from Explore besides Explore Rumor, which causes... Oh, okay. I could be remembering wrong. Or they could have changed it since I started. I have founded myself a cult. This is a step to greater power. Use your cult to recruit and promote followers. Talk with followers about your cult to send them out on cult business. We have created the Church of the Bright Edge. Congratulations, everyone. We are successful. We have a pawn. Now my question is, can we actually... I don't think we can do anything, because this... Yeah. Because we need a trapping to increase his level right now. He has edge, but that's only a small amount. Okay. Find more people? Wait, no. Let's find out what pawns do. My believer will struggle to abduct a victim, but they may be, like, lucky. So I believe he's going to go and try to murder someone, if I'm not wrong. Okay, and then collection of poetry to get another glimmering. Lesson learned. When did we get an injury? We should have enough vitality from this to get rid of that injury. There we go. Oh, right. That's part of the not murder, abduct. There's a difference. There's only a slight difference. There's not much. My minion has returned, empty-handed. And we got some notoriety, which means we may have to start moving a little bit faster, unfortunately. Let's see what we can find. We need an actual edge person. Someone who can give us, dare I say it, a bit of an edge. I'll go dunk my head in a fish tank now. Well, at least someone enjoyed it. Yeah. I think the key one also does that too. We can keep working this way. We are going to be the beefiest of boys by the end of this. My desires grow in number. It may be that they will outpace my actions. Pawns or poppy bait? Yeah. I mean, we could just keep giving them to her. It's not actually the worst idea. I need at least one pawn at all times. Until I could get actual better members, like members that aren't terrible. That'd be great. Members that aren't terrible actually sounds amazing. I'm injured! I'll hobble painfully home with my wretched pay. Sure. There you go. All I need is time. Oh, what the fuck? Alright. Oh, we got another hanger on. Let's see what you are. Heart, I'm guessing? Man, we're just getting injured everywhere right now. We may actually have to talk to Poppy here. Because we are running out of money. Before they speak the words, the novice must sharpen a knife so it can separate a drifting thread. And it be sharp not enough, or be not sharp enough. It will be... Wait, what? Yeah. It will be the worst for them. Well, we've got 2 pawns now. Out of curiosity, you can't do anything with Poppy, can you? No, we can't, because she's a patron. Injuries. Poppy. Actually, yeah, now we can talk to her. With no problem. Because we've got people to sacrifice now. There can never be too much sacrifice. God damn, I do love this game. This game, combined with Call of Cthulhu, actually made me kind of feel like I really wanted to find out more about just occultic matters. And then realized, hey, that's kind of a bad idea. Because there's no end to the exploitation that people can put you through for that. This got really dark really quick. We're an edge cult. You didn't... I mean, what did you expect? We get off on, like, just abducting people, murdering them, and using their blood as paint. Most of the time. Purely out of curiosity. Ha 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 ha. Okay. This ought to be fun. Okay, I'm gonna murder my boss. Mostly because I can. Did I become the president of Cuba yet? No. We're working on it, though. In the season of rags, Poppy will return. I need to talk about this again. Try and find an actual cult member. Also, we've got a lot of dread. Might be a good idea to start getting rid of some of that. Holy shit, look at all my health. Mr. Alden, the supervisor of records, has called me into his office to recognize my diligence. So we've been promoted. Fantastic. Let's assassinate him. This is a phrase I never thought I'd say after saying we've been promoted. Can we just... So how do you do that exactly? We've got edge pawns, who may also be referred to as edgelords, depending on who you talk to. Well, I guess exalted people are like actual edgelords. Murder a chap! You know it. Now I can make them do all of the walking for me to find the peoples. Hey, more vitality! That's exactly what I wanted. Okay. Yep. We don't need that money. It's fine. It's just fine. Please keep looking. That's not what I wanted. Someone's gonna get a whack. This is actually far more fun than I expected. This is a fortune teller? Nope, not what we're looking for. I just want it to happen, okay? Like, nothing can dissuade me at this point. Also, we're getting more contentment. I just need it. Vitality, a lesson learned. We might have to increase reason a little bit. Put this up here too. Oh! Finally, someone. Hello, Dorothy. Dorothy is an enthusiastic sort with an eclectic reading habit. She's fascinated by my hints about the shapes beneath the world's skin. You don't say. You are interesting to me. Let's see what we can do with you. An actual cult member, and not just a pawn. As the blades go snicker-snack. God damn it. Find someone useful. God. Just, what the hell? Well, at least we're getting some funds again. Okay. Before they speak the words, the novice must sharpen the knife so it can separate a drifting thread. And it be not sharp enough, it will be worse for them. We now have Dorothy, who is not an edge, but she is a heart. Kind of surprising that. I would have expected Lantern, but sure, why not? Keep looking. The Spintria? The Spintria is entirely money. The silver Spintria can be sold. Also, it's got a picture of a dude sexing a woman. Or maybe a woman sexing a woman. Or a man sexing a man? I don't know, hard to tell. You can sell it at the auction house for money. I don't think they have any other... Are they... We got Secret Histories aspect, but I don't think they've got anything else. I usually keep them around because I'm not 100% sure if I ever need them. Spintria are value to those of the occult world. Yeah. I might send a pawn out to abduct a person. Eventually we can upgrade the pawns to even better pawns, but that takes a lot of resources that we don't have right now. Oh, god damn it. Did I missed out on what he found. Oh. Okay. Keep looking. Heart and vitality. Fresh air and exercise. The one thing that can stop me from murdering. What's the furthest you've gotten in this game? Oh, the furthest I've gotten is actually just barely, just a little bit away from actually succeeding. Hello. Oh, you're gonna get the whack. Although, actually, murdering him may not be the best idea. Hello. Murdering him is exactly the right idea. Murdering everyone is the right idea. Look at this. Pawn, you've done yourself proud. I'm going to murder everyone. But yeah, I've gotten... Oh, we gotta sacrifice a man. There you go. Leo, an acquaintance. Surprisingly, we haven't actually been getting much in the way of stuff that we need to worry about. Where's Leo? Where's Leo? Leo is an earnest sort with an interest in the occult. He hangs on your hints about invisible hearts. So as soon as that professional muscle gets hired, then we can actually kill people. No, we're about to. We're getting there. We're very close. I'm not sure exactly how much this takes. I think does it say 2? It is 2. We can gain even more health. Five aspect of edge. Alright, let's do this. You need attention. It'll be the last attention you ever get, but sure. So we have a couple of options. We can either send him after the weird detective who isn't a threat to us right now, and honestly will be less of a threat in his current state than anything else. Or we can send him after our boss, who is exactly who I want to send him after. We have gotten funds. Hello. Please murder this. I'm out of patience with this nuisance. This should be an end to the matter, but they could possibly survive. Any attempt will draw attention. Failure will kill your minion. I doubt it. With 5 edge, there's a very small chance that'll actually happen. The follower is gone. I remain. Poppy Lascelles is seen here and there. She may have more to say to me. We got a chilly atmosphere out of that. We may have to talk to her. Upwards mobility. Here we go. Vitality, yes. No, we do. Whoop. What's the upwards mobility for? Get even more health. Inspiration. I usually use fleeting reminiscences. We can also use lore. Gotta worry about dread. What is this, tier 2? Yeah. Start making some contentment. And ending an annoyance. My minion has not returned. They must have what? What? How did he survive? How did he survive? What? I am. Poppy says with a girlish giggle, curious about, oh, you know, the arts of blood and ice. It's silly, but allow an old woman her whims. Will you help me? Mr. Mr. Low roll? Yeah, probably a low roll. Jesus. I never expected that to happen. Mr. Alden is actually just a sumo wrestler or something like that. Here's what she needs. Commission. Winter. Poppy will pay for information of interest. This time she'd like substantial research on corporal mysteries of winter. You'll need a matching lore fragment of at least 4th level. Winter, let's say. Study that. I have no goddamn idea how he survived. You have a 30% chance to fail with a potent minion. Looking at the annoyance Jason. Oh, okay. That's not great. With luck, something will sell. Hey, something sold. I wanted to whack a guy. Was that too much to ask? Apparently. Contentment. Contentment's great. Horseshoe Man, you have so far been the most successful game this entire night. What does this take? 2? 3? This one takes 2. Okay. We can probably get more passion. wanted to whack a guy in Nude Sea 2018. Not that there's anything wrong with that, to be clear. I'm just amused by the phrasing. Yeah. Yeah. That would have just been my only dream, is just to whack a man. Okay, so we've got Greek Scholar as well. We might want to start doing some more exploration. I've never missed the Doctor's ability to generate huge amounts of money really fast, more than right now. I'm just saying that because holy shit, I didn't ever expect that I would miss it. I guess you'll get my attention anyway. I guess I'll start sending pawns out to explore again. See what we can get. Hey, there's knock aspect. But we already did it. We already did the thing. Okay. Dorothy is a heart. You are a heart. Why am I getting all the hearts all of a sudden? Okay. We'll see if we can find someone with a bomb. Limmering, lesson learned. I am gonna move some stuff out here. There we are. That's a little bit better organized now. Now we just need to worry a little bit. Where did my... That is not what I'm looking for, pawn. Go again. Find it better this time. What is this? What are you? An experienced swindler. That's 5 moth. I'm the most successful whack master. Dread is kind of scary. Oh yeah, we've got a lot of it actually. Now I'm looking at it. I don't actually know if you can use moth. Yeah, with the one dread, and then we got some restlessness coming up as well. Well, one dread just wore off, so I'm not too worried about it. This is 3? Okay. We're gonna go for reason. And of course he asked for reason now. Get rid of the other dread. Can't you study dread? I don't actually think you can. Next dread we get. Oh wait, we've got... You know, I'm gonna do this out of curiosity. This may not actually be a smart thing to do. Because I think we can still use this follower on the job to get rid of it. Oh, that's where my other reason went. Who? Suzuchana Amavasya. So, Malarthy actually pointed out something really cool about this character. You may notice that each one of the other characters is mortal. Very specifically mortal. Guess what she's not? got patron, Sanskrit scholar, and tutor. But she's not mortal. I found someone who may have resources of use to me, but I'll need to impress them. Impressing a patron demands your reason. I'm gonna put Poppy down here. Sulochana's kind of interesting. Okay, now my real question is... I want this irritation out of my way. This scheme will probably succeed, but if it fails, it will draw attention. Just keep looking. Do we still have... We don't. Okay. Pawn, explore. We are actually looking for ways strange by moonlight because they can give erudition. Fantastic! Thank you. Grail's whispers. The red cup. The cup of drowning and devouring waits in my dreams. If I learn the Grail lore, and I can dream of this temptation, I can advance my purpose. The need gnaws at me. There we go. That's what we needed. Or was it? No. Ah. The only way we're gonna get more passion is if we actually just focus entirely on passion. Which isn't the worst thing. Erudition is easier to get right now, so we're just gonna focus entirely on it and see if we can get it up. Also, what is this written in? Locksmith Strength. Unskilled labor, arms of iron. The others speak little to me, but now they nod when I pass. Here's my pay. Let's make the dread stronger. What could go wrong? Ugh. My minion has returned. The annoyance is no longer capable of lucid speech, let alone capable of annoying me further. Yes! We did it! We didn't whack a man, but I wanted to. I wanted to so bad. Sent you a question for 50 logs. Oh shit! Can I tell you about our Lord and Savior, the Mother of Ants? For some reason that doesn't pop up. I'm gonna have to double check just to see, because that should actually be giving me notifications whenever you guys send me. You are the first one to ever use that, Malarthy. Congratulations. The Moonlit Road, please. So this is no longer an annoyance. The man called Alden is gone. I may find matters easier when I return to work. Ah! Yeah, good, nice try, game, trying to kill me with health. Health. That thing that I have miles of. I could have sworn I had another. More vitality, woo. Okay. Let's see what this does. The office crackles with the news of Alden's unexpected absence. A scrawny, nervous fellow from the 4th floor has been appointed supervisor of records, temporary. Unlike Alden, he does not interfere with my work. Yeah! Yes, yes, you can go. I don't need to hire you again. Not until that happens, at least. Dreams of the rain. I dreamt of rain. Whispering in the eaves, tapping on window like an old friend, hissing prankishly in the chimney. It is difficult to be unhappy in the right kind of rain. Oh. You QA'd a thing. Yes! Alright, I keep forgetting you are actually a QA analyst. You actually do know my pain sometimes. Let's see here. We need medicines or vitality. Either or. I probably should have used the older one. Oh well. Do we have any more notoriety? No. And Dread's not mounting up, so we should be fine there. Let's do a study. Mother of Ants is the one... Oh shit, I should have read that. Oh well. Hang on a moment. The work is more demanding now, but it's better paid. Okay. Pawn. Explore. Find people. I want someone to deal with that, man. What do we find? A shifty woman. Not who I'm looking for. I believe Silichana is... Be kind of neat if you... I don't know what to discuss with her as a thing. The owner of... Oh wait, I just realized we can go to the Ichthys Club whenever we want now that we have her. Because she knows us. That's one of the benefits of finding her. We already said no to that. Dread is now gone. Devotion. See if we can get promoted up the ranks again. And by promoted, I mean kill our way up the ranks. It's the Telvanni way. Funds. The younger Glover has taken me out for lunch at his club. I am to do more of the things that I do, more carefully, and in return, he will give me a little more of the money I earned for his father. No door will stand locked before the Mother of Ants, or could hope to even try. Yep, we have just an ass ton of health. What a shame we can't really use it for much. Not without just getting free health drops. But nothing's ever free, I suppose. Leo. Find people. Sure. We need more reason. There we go. There's our increased reason. Oh, shit. Acceptance? I curl my hands into the correct shapes and begin. No, no, we're good. What is acceptance? Passion. I've given up on my dreams. I'll live well enough. No! Oh, fuck off! We're not doing that. That will end the game. That is one of the possible ends. Oh, hey, a subtle fracture. Like the cult just goes away. We can't do that. Okay. I mean, it's fine. Let's start looking for more lore. Now that we have a way to earn a lot of money. Pretty consistent amount of money too. The locksmith's dream. A light through the keyhole. Keep looking. We need more edge. I would heartily recommend against taking any further promotions. Yeah, no, I'm aware. It is actually one of the possible endings for the game. But we're getting 3 consistently, and that's what we need. Basically, just don't do acceptance. Unfortunately, that got spoiled for me earlier today. It's kind of sad about that. That would have been an interesting thing to just accidentally discover for yourself. I can buy stuff. Oh, yeah. There's a different problem you can face. What is this? Traveling at Night Volume 2. An Ecdysias Parabole. Read the Viennese Conundra. Medusa's riddle, then, I choose to render as what is not seen. There's another riddle, what I have heard rendered as what may be lost. I will delineate some historic attempts to answer it. These are, in themselves, in some sense, sacrifices. There can never be too much sacrifice. Out of curiosity. No, I always need to do some reason. Okay. We can also explore this club over and over again. Hey, I've won the auction. Neat. Okay. What is this? Christopher Lopoli. What do we have? Traveling at Night, Volume 1. Great. Stupendous. Money Muns. Yep, we're trying to get as many artifacts as we can right now. Oh hey, erudition. Suppose we can go ahead and look up some reason. Just try and increase it again. I don't know if we can. Okay, so what's our current passion? Or what's our current... Okay, we need to dream this. Because we do not have what we need to upgrade that. And probably won't for a long time. Funds. Oh. Damn it. Whatever, it was Moth. I completely forgot to look at that again. Read whatever is to hand. The words contain knowledge. Now I contain it. This is a little like theft, and a little like feasting, and a little like the progress of an infectious disease. Jeez. If you actually listen to some of the end game stuff of the Lantern Cult, that's not too far off. The Lantern Cult actually feasts on knowledge. Oh, I need to actually stop and look at these things. That's Lantern. I've let 2 go by now, without even looking at them. Yay, we got one. Okay, keep looking. Oops. What do we get? Gimme. That's a piece of lore for my cult. That will allow us to promote our followers even higher up the rank. And it might even allow us to improve our lore. No! This is mine! No one else's. You can't have it. This is 3 lessons learned. Let's see here. Another bidder. No. I will spend all of my money on that. That is incredibly valuable to me. God fucking damn it. Just like, come on, man. Just let me have this. Just let me have it. I mean, at least it's not like I'm going to be running out of money anytime soon. I might run out of reason, but that's the closest. Yes. What is this written in? It's written in Latin. Okay. Time to go to Dr. Moreland's shop. Is it Dr. Moreland? Hello? Who are you? Tristan, an acquaintance. Welcome to the fold. Tristan. You are. Tristan dislikes distractions. Tristan gets things done. We had many coins, now we have little coins. It was worth it. It was worth it. Believe me. To get a piece of cult knowledge is a fantastic thing to do. And now we can just keep buying books from Moorland until Moorland sells out. Okay, Tristan, what are you? You are a Forge Master. What does Forge do? My believer might be able to earn funds in illegal laboratories, and we're gonna make meth labs! We're gonna make meth... Night, Horseshoe Man. Hope you have a good sleep. We're gonna make meth labs! Because this is what we do with our spare time when we're playing Cult of Simulators. We make meth labs. God damn it. Ah. Neat. From whack to crack. That's so good. Oh, that's actually really good. We might actually be able to manage this with the amount of erudition we have. I just need to find a way to save that one. Gotta keep increasing the library, gotta keep doing it. Won't stop, can't stop. Okay, Ecdysis Club and whoop. Meet Sulachana at the Ecdysis Club. Sulachana Amavasya stands just inside the red swag doorway, smoking one of her peculiar imported club cigarettes, speaking to a lean, very tall sort who might perhaps be Greek. She watches me approach without blinking or changing her expression. Sulachana, right. Desire. My ultimate aim. Change. Not sensation. The Forge Master's way. Well, let's see what that does. Also, yeah, we were dying pretty damn heavily just there. We need one more level of erudition. Did I miss a question? You did not miss a question. However, we are now changing our heal to follower. Damn it. You'll get healed in a second here. I wish to speak with you about erudition for one reason. Oh no. Fine. Can I not paint with it? I might be able to paint with it. Yeah, we did. Okay, sweet, sweet. And we do reason. I think that this will expire by the time that we're done with that. Dream of an older self. Sulatrana moves close, studies my face, places her hand on my cheek. Her skin is cold. Her breath is warm. The corners of her mouth writhe. Sleep on it. Come and see me again the next time the club opens. We'll talk more. Temptation, change. Gonna lose which one? Yeah. Oh, does it eat it? Oh, I thought I gave it back. We'll see. There's a possibility that I might get it back. Because I think you do get back most of what you put in. Nope. Although we did get a lot of funds out of that. That's actually a pretty good way to make money. Jesus. Because you're sleeping. Wait, you did get it back. Oh, sweet. No, never mind. This is the one that was expiring as we were painting. And no matter what happens, I don't think we've got enough to keep it going. Well, maybe. No. I might be wrong about that. That's 189 seconds. So I'll just keep using Mystique, I guess. Let's start. Inspiration. Erudition again. Wow. Okay. You know what? I'm not going to question it. I'm going to accept it, and it's going to be fine. Although... You do. You still do. Which, to be fair... No, you get Glimmering. Sorry. That's what this is over here for. And Glimmering increases passion, which makes sense because painting is the passion skill. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Oh no. Except maybe I will. God damn it. It needs to take longer. Take longer, I say. It's fine. I actually managed to do it. Okay, sweet. By the way, this is done. We have a temptation change. This card will allow you to win a change victory if you upgrade it far enough. Devote enough effort to your dances, and you'll find the next step. We are now a dancer at the Ictissus Club. Yeah, give it a moment. I'm just like pausing it every second I get because I don't want that to disappear. We did it! We did it, boys! Whoops. That was the jankiest thing I've ever done in this game. Yep, we're gonna transform into something. Oh. Alright. That being said, I think that this is going to be where we end for tonight, as I also need to get to sleep. I have food that I need to eat, and I want to thank everyone who's actually been watching. This is going to continue next Friday. I will do my best to make sure that it is always at the same schedule. But other than that, I will see everyone later. Where's my script? I need to jank harder. And with that, I'm actually running away. Thank you all for joining us around the campfire tonight. Feel free to stay until dawn. However, the stories are done for now. You can join the community at Discord or support the campgrounds through all of the usual methods. Follows, Patreons, donations, subscriptions. There's also a Humble Bundle link which will actually get you something in return for your donation. Other than that, I think that's pretty much everyone. Or everything. I will see you all tonight, and thank you everyone for watching.